Welcome for another episode of Recipe for Disaster. Thank you guys for tuning in. As you guys know, Thanksgiving is coming up, so I want to start off by saying happy early Thanksgiving to everyone out there. The next time we'll be on is immediately after Thanksgiving, so hopefully everyone's woken up from their food comas by then. As you can tell, we have a few less people tonight. So there was an accident that Trevor was involved in, so he is not here. He's recovering from it, and Ryan is out celebrating the season. So we've got a small group.
Celebrating the season?
Yeah,
It's
he's
like a
doing a
Friendsgiving.
Thanksgiving dinner thing tonight. Celebrating the season.
Okay.
We also got some bad news about one of our sponsors. Evidently, Epic Worlds and Games is going to be closing its doors, so we are sad for a multitude of reasons, but one of them is we're losing our sponsor. The other one is that such a great guy with a great store is going out of business, so that is a little sad, especially just before the holidays.
It's very bittersweet because everything's going to be 40% off.
Yes, so if you're in the California area and you want to get some local stuff for really cheap, do me a favor and show up out to his place to take advantage of the 40% off pricing. That being said, you know,
Hey,
Jimmy, sorry to hear it, but I know you'll bounce back and do something great sometime, I'm sure.
You'll do something epic again sometime soon.
It might involve a world or a game. Anyway,
I see what you did there. Nice.
yeah, I saw what I did there too. Hey, Rafa, can you hand me another pencil? Because mine just went between the tables.
Of course.
Also want to thank Four Eyes Ales and Endearing Films. Hey, Chuck.
Hey, Chuck!
And also want to thank Goth Mom. Ooh, this stuff is out in the trunk of my car. So,
Okay.
George, if I could have you run out to the trunk of my car, I don't want to throw it over the camera because I might hit the camera.
Oh, no, that'd be a cool shot.
Okay, fine. Ready? Okay.
So, class 772 says, fuck, are we really at 221?
Well,
Which I have no idea
we're
what that
at
means.
chapter 2, episode 21. So when we first
Right,
started, we
right.
had an entirely different campaign going on, but we jumped in the middle of it when we started streaming. So we did a Q&A session, and one of the main things they said was that they wanted a fresh story that people could follow from the beginning, which we have been uploading everything onto YouTube. So if you want to catch up on our story, you can go onto YouTube. And HOH Presents?
HOH Presents out on YouTube. You can search for that. You can search for R4D or Dark World. It should come up with that. If you go to our HOH Presents Facebook, there's also a link to YouTube there. So you can definitely click that and go out to our YouTube and find everything. The key thing to look for is Season 2. If you start watching Season 1 stuff and then watch the live stream now, you'll be a little confused because those characters have very little, if anything, to do, with the exception of Bill Sender, to this season. So that being said, yeah, we are on the 21st episode. So 21 episodes ago, we decided to reboot, if you will. It was a very touching reboot, I think, but and I don't know if that was ever even recorded or saved or anything. So it's kind of funny. Now that being said, we did get Goth Mom made us some pins and some patches and some amazing things, and so we're going to do a little
Unboxing?
unbagging. So the bag opens up. Ah, I'm joking. So the first thing is her business cards, because that's what I grabbed out first. So let's do this. And it does not look like it's going to focus.
It looks all right.
Okay, perfect. So that is her information. We got a few business cards here, so we will get those passed out to everybody here. Second thing, our patches.
They are epic.
Our patches.
Wow, that looks cool. I'm actually very impressed with that.
So we'll pass those around so you guys can take a look at them.
Can I keep one?
Yes. Now, those watching, we will be selling these, so you can go out to, eventually, you go out to our Patreon and be able to purchase them from the Patreon site.
$25 a pop.
We haven't set pricing yet, so the pricing will be determined and listed once we do. The next batch of things, which Rafa's going to want to keep one of these, so I'm just going to throw him one right now, is the pins.
Very cool.
And so there we go. Little R4D logo. Good size, as you can tell, and you can turn the back so you can get it lined up however you wish to pin it, up, down, sideways, whatever. And so we have a few of these as well. So I'm just going to put all of these back in the bag and pass these around for everyone to experience. Thank you, Goth Mom. These are amazing. We will have some more done with HOH Presents and possibly some Fortune Favors the Board ones. We'll figure out how we're going to pay for them, and then we'll get that taken care of. So thank you again. This is amazing. I've got just the jacket I'm going to put this on.
Man, he and I talked long and hard about that one.
That being said, any announcements other than Happy Thanksgiving to our fans? Oh, thank you for the viewers and the subscribers, and thank you, Rafa, for being a patron.
Yay.
I got some new ink today.
And we do have Patreon. So those of you that want to get some extra content that has to do with the stream, you want to watch there, you want to get some of the backstory, some of the things that happen with some characters that aren't present when the players weren't present. We do have those out on Patreon. We will be looking at adding more. I am also going to be posting original artwork of the characters that the players are playing, as well as some of the characters that they're facing. As I upload those, I will put a little shout out to people, and I'll mention every week how many have uploaded, so you can go out and peruse. At different levels of Patreon, you'll actually be able to download some of those for free with the paid membership. Others will throw them in the merch store, and you'll have to pay for them.
Dragon Gem apologizes for missing the last Fortune Favors the Board. She was at a Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert.
Totally valid excuse. You can always watch it on Twitch right now, or in a couple of months, probably watch it on YouTube.
Couple months. Yeah, so Trevor, not being here, should be uploading all the stuff that he has yet to upload to YouTube. So it should
Trevor, what are
get
you doing
current. So that being said, calling him out while he's not here. Perfect.
I don't want him uploading right now.
We obviously, since it's Thanksgiving, we're not going to have a stream for Thanksgiving, but we already have one planned for the week after Thanksgiving. So.
And that being said, a little birdie told me that one of our sponsors is going to do a Magic stream on Tuesday because Fortune Favors the Board is not going to be streaming on Thursday. So, Chuck, thank you for volunteering.
Thank you, Chuck.
Check it out. I think it's going to be great. Chuck will be the one playing.
Chuck from where?
From Epic, Endearing Film. Endearing Films. Chuck from Endearing Films. That's right. No, Endearing. Let's get it straight. I mean, come on. We wouldn't be able to do this without Chuck. So,
Endearing Moms. Goth Films.
Something like that. Anyway, so with that being said, any other announcements for anybody?
Did we want to do this? Or?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Four Eyes Ales. See, I didn't even know that you even had that there. I can't see it because of my screen.
So, real quick, we did get Can. If you watched on Saturday, we tasted their IPA. This should
Sunday?
be the kombucha. Yeah, Sunday. Thursday. Thursday, yeah.
You said Saturday. It was not that day at all.
It's a long day. Very long day. So this should be a kombucha, but it's unmarked, so I have no idea what this is. So we're going to have a little fun with
second
this.
uncanning.
It's a mystery can.
It is
We had
a mystery
an
can.
unbagging.
Okay,
Now we're having
so
an
that was a no
uncanning.
for you. You
Yeah,
try it.
like...
Oh, yeah, definitely for me. Come on.
Okay.
Dude, just give him the can.
Okay.
No. I'm civilized.
Oh, no.
I'm not going to shotgun it.
Is that okay?
a little bit more.
Okay. Can I get some, one of your napkins?
You guys were fucking hammered.
It was good.
Yes.
Oh, shotgun.
Thank you.
Hammered.
Back in the day.
Oh.
Anyway.
Screen 2.
Oh, dude, man.
Okay.
You're
I'm
you
getting
need to
all
take
over the
your
place.
bartender license away.
Right?
What license?
Yeah, that's the problem.
There you go.
Hey, maybe I should go to school for that.
Yeah,
Oh,
hey, there you go.
They make good money.
Did you want a little bit more?
I'm sure. I'm not going to say no. I haven't even tasted it yet.
So this definitely looks like the kombucha.
It smells like the kombucha.
Yep. It's got a slight vinegary smell to it.
It's supposed to be a apple pie, like a cinnamon apple pie. I've never heard of a cinnamon apple pie kombucha. This tastes pretty
Tastes
good.
like a cinnamon apple pie kombucha. Thank you,
Hi.
Four Eyes Ales.
Cheers. Thank you so much. I actually will probably be sending you a patch or button soon.
I really wish you guys could taste this because this is amazing.
I've had a lot of kombuchas in my life.
I would, but you can't. You're on the other side of the camera. But yeah, so
Yeah,
this is good.
I've had a lot of kombuchas in my life, and most of them are super like bitter. This one's sweet.
Yeah,
So-
no, this is good.
And most
This
of
is
them,
really
yeah,
good.
most of them are just you drink it just because you want to pretend to be healthy. So you're just like,
Oh yeah, no, this is good for me. No, this is really good.
No, let's see. It tastes like a very mild apple cider vinegar with notes of cinnamon and some carbonation.
it reminds me of like a liquefied McDonald's apple pie.
Right? That's what I was thinking.
And I say that in a good way. Like, this is good. Are you sure you don't want to?
like a little hint
Okay.
of some like you took McDonald's apple pie and you said, well, I need to add a liquid. I'm going to throw some Sprite in there, so it's got the bubbly to it.
Yeah.
I'm sure he's messing with me at this point.
You know, this is good. This is good stuff. Yeah.
I mentioned on the Thursday stream, he's trying to venture out to try more things, so that's why he made the kombucha. He is, next month, I believe he's sending us roasted coffee beans. So he's going to try his hand at coffee. I'm pretty sure he's making the coffee beans so he could make like a coffee stout. But we'll take the coffee beans, you know.
Right? Yeah. I'll be more than happy. It'll be great. Okay, so
So, Dragon Gem shall be at PAX Unplugged the week after Thanksgiving.
Oh, very cool. You got to give us an update.
And
definitely.
And she shouts out to Class 772 for coming to her stream.
Oh, and I want to also let everyone know, if you had been watching our channel prior to this stream, you would have seen Dragon Gem's game. So thank you for playing Magic Dragon Gem and for allowing us to host it and
Thank you for
and share it with
content.
everybody. It's great. Okay, so
That's about my announcement.
this week I do not have a monitor right here to read the chat. So if you guys do want to say something in chat, I will be looking at it on break, but probably not while we're gaming.
I'll be looking at it.
Keep that in mind. We might interrupt the game to chat about what's going on. So that's going to be a little bit different from the regular format. That being said, if there's nothing else.
Other than that,
Okay. So, last week, quick recap. And we're going to do a very quick recap because there was like 3 keg stands. And there were 3 keg stands. And there were a lot of catch-up, people touching bases, figuring out what you're going to do, introducing and getting to know the non-player character of Darkbolt. So that's essentially last week in a nutshell, with you guys ending up going to bed. Now, one of the highlights was you did get to raid the Knights database. You do have some dossiers. I promised I'd get you all of them by today, and as a very self-respecting game master, I failed. I got you 10, and the others you'll have definitely by next session. Things being more hectic than they should be, probably. So, that being said, we're going to start this session with you guys waking up, because I figure that's a good place to start.
Oh, good, we're not dead.
I need you guys to roll perception rolls for me as you guys all muddle out of your appropriate bed, whether it's a bed, a couch, the floor.
no, he was not sleeping on the floor.
Oh, sorry, a litter box.
He was sleeping in a bed.
I thought you were in the bathtub. Last time we saw you, I think you were in the
that was
bathtub.
you.
No, I wasn't in the bathtub.
Okay, so
Why do you know what's going on in the other
I do
bedrooms?
believe the last time we
Yeah, he
saw
was-
you passed out in the bathtub. So you wake up in a bathtub.
He was passed out in the bathtub waiting for the laser lights to get installed.
Yeah, you wake up in the bathtub, and you guys wake up in your beds. What did you roll for
14.
perception? 14.
12.
12.
19.
19. Okay. So, each of you are reclining. Your morning wake-up alarm goes off on your cell phone. It's beeping. And your cell phone, across your cell phone, you hear a news clip. Like somehow your cell phone is playing the headlines of the day, and it's reading to you in those annoying Android voices that phones talk in. You wake up and in your bed, in your room, you'd fallen asleep watching a movie, the TV's on, and you wake up to actually hear the announcement. I'm going to be going over what it is. And unfortunately, you wake up in the water, it's cold, and you're almost drowning. That's what wakes you up.
And wrinkly.
So whereas you're not going to hear...
I think you need new dice.
Whereas you're not going to...
I rolled a 19. Come
Oh,
but
never mind.
But you're in a bathtub nowhere near any electronic device that you could listen to things with. So you woke up and didn't die. You noticed you were drowning, so you didn't die.
You
That's a
noticed
very
you were
amazing
drowning. Metagaming here. I don't think John likes you.
I'm getting the feeling that.
That being said, you also would hear a commotion out in the hallway. Sounds like someone running really loudly down the hall past your door.
Splashing out of the water to the door.
Okay. The news announcement you guys wake up to is there was a... Now, remember, you're hearing it in the Android voice. I'm just going to do it in the regular voice just for reasons. Last night, during a monster truck rally, there was a horrific accident. Famous truck driver Cynthia... something.
Rothrock. No, wait a minute.
And I just blinked on her name, and I set everything over here thinking, oh, I don't need this. One moment.
I've got a friend named Cynthia Summers.
No.
Jamie Summers?
No.
Man, and I had organized everything. Sorry to the stream for having me have to rifle through papers to find the name of the person that I should have had out.
Cynthia Granger? Cynthia Potter?
No.
Cynthia Weasley? Cynthia Black?
You guys would have actually heard the name recently, the last name recently.
Cynthia Splitto?
And I've got no idea where it went. Great.
Not only has John lost his mind, lost his marbles, but he's also lost the paperwork. We're
I
screwed.
did lose the paperwork. I don't know where it went. All I can think of right now is the nickname for the character that Ryan had given the character. For the
So
nickname.
viewers, if you want to spend bits, you can rename the character.
Is this the Uber driver?
No.
Oh.
Anyway, I'll come up with the last name in just a moment. Was involved in a horrible accident. She was in middle of a race against her most hated rival, and her steering axle, or her axle, got destroyed. Truck flipped end over end and exploded.
We're not with the name.
Now, the reason you guys would have remembered the name is that's who Jonah had went to Slocum to try to go visit.
Oh no! it's Jonah's, Jonah's ex.
So yeah, that's the headline that came across, and I feel like an idiot for not having that all up. I thought I did have it already.
Could it be in Jonah's information?
It's actually under... It's under his rival's sheet, and his rival is Jimmy the Deft, and all I can think of is the Deft. Which does not help us at this time.
All right, time to get into character.
It's the
Well, that's a
it's
son of a
the
bitch.
girl that he's pining for that wants his rival instead.
That is married to his rival, actually.
Yeah.
It's his old high school sweetheart.
That's a little bit more than pining for his rival. She done married him.
No, I'm
So you guys would have the name Cynthia. You've never heard the name Cynthia, but the last name would have clued you guys in, and you guys would know that it was the lady that Jonah was interested in.
Like Betsy
Where
or
is
something.
Jonah?
And so that's what you guys wake up to. You go out your door. You hear the window shatter as you see someone jump out of the window.
Poke my head out the window. Jonah?
I need you to roll a will check.
I rolled an 18.
Okay.
My will is 6.
Okay. So you don't completely lose everything that you may or may not have eaten as you stick your face out the window into a interdimensional space. As you see, like, everything is sort of compacted on itself. It's almost like you're looking out of 12 different viewpoints at once, trying to look down. You do see someone falling. You really can't make him out because he's stretching into infinity in different directions
I
as
saw
it's
some
happening.
movie once.
You know, Picasso would pay good money to see this visual.
Yeah,
We'd love to
and so
paint
would
it.
Salvatore. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Well,
Hold on, Jonah!
you don't know if it's Jonah.
Yeah, you don't know it's Jonah. All you saw is someone jump out.
I put
Quit metagaming. You didn't hear the announcement.
No, you said I would be able to hear it.
No, you heard a commotion.
Or,
I go to my I walk out of the room and go to the shower. Actually, Tim,
Yes, sir.
where's the shower?
There's one just right there through that doorway, sir. In your room.
Gotcha. Okay, thank you, Tim.
You're welcome. Anything else, sir?
No, not right now. Do you know how to play guitar?
No, sir. Not quite talented in that way.
Could you learn how to play the guitar?
If you give me a few years, I'm sure I could piece it together.
Okay. Do you know how to play the trumpet?
No, sir.
The keyboard?
No, sir.
Drums?
No, sir.
Okay,
Pretty good with the piano, though.
we could use that. Okay, I'm gonna go take a shower.
Very well, sir. Meanwhile, Kwesi, what do you do?
Hey, Tim,
Yes, sir. How can I help you?
is Jonah still asleep?
No, sir. He took off rather abruptly this morning, about an hour ago, and almost destroyed the main gate in his hurry on the way out in his truck.
Oh, some bitch. He's gone rogue.
Rogue, sir?
Oh, wow.
Is he going to go rob a bank?
No, he's gonna try and make things better for his ex-girlfriend who was that driver that was flipped over on the monster truck incident last night.
Right, sir. It's horrible. By the way, the name was Ferguson. Sorry, I didn't have that ready for everyone. It was Cynthia Ferguson.
And he seems to. Sometimes he imagines he can do what I do. But all he's going to do is get his ass kicked by her husband, Jimmy, who's no doubt dead also.
Well, sir, not sure which report you heard, sir, but the outlook is very bleak for her. I believe she's paralyzed from the neck down at this point.
How much do I like Jonah?
And the accident happened up in Seattle, sir.
Oh, some bitch, she's going to be gone for a while.
Quite possibly.
that's all that I knew.
So, Tim,
Yes, sir.
let me ask you a question. If I were to have sudden desire to go to Seattle, what resources do I have at my disposal?
Do you know a pilot, sir? Someone that can fly airplanes?
No, I do not.
Then I would recommend you chartering a flight.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be the fastest way, sir. None of the Knight's citadels are in Seattle, so we do not have a quick means of transporting there.
Well, that's an oversight. Seattle is a major hub of industry.
Oh, yes, but with the Knights, they could travel fast enough that they could be there in a matter of minutes from Los Angeles.
Because one of them is a pilot.
Yes, sir. Well, there's that, and there's also that over half of them could fly on their own, and they're very fast. And then there was Mage, who could just instantly teleport them wherever they needed to be, but he got tired a lot, so
Oh, what to do?
So Stiletto built a way to travel between the mansion and the 4 citadels, or fortresses, if you will, worldwide. And of course, the fortress in space that we cannot seem to locate.
Okay, so, two things then. Maybe rushing to Seattle to help Miss Ferguson. Mrs. Ferguson. To, I really want to know what happened to the satellite. If we've got eyes, they can see where it used to be.
At this point, sir, I believe Master Darkbolt is doing everything in his power to try to get that for you. He has asked me to reach out to Mr. Kaiser as well to see if maybe Kaiser Corporation has anything that they could use to put eyes on the satellite. But short from going to an observatory or flying into space, I do not... Well, I take that back. There is one other option, though.
And what is that option?
You could try to transport to it directly. If it's still there, you'll be safe. If not, I would not recommend it.
So what if it's not there?
Well,
We try and transport. Is this our chance to get away from it all?
If the transporter is still working, then you should be able to transport to where the mechanism is. If it's not working, then nothing will happen. But if the satellite is not there, then you transport into outer space.
Space.
Not deep space, however. It was in a geosynchronous orbit above the planet, so there is that. Directly above
Fine.
Antarctica, so in case you were wondering.
So
I know where you got that idea from.
I just got a curiosity. Does Griffith's Observatory take reserve personal time for observation?
I'm sure Master Kaiser could swing that for you, sir.
All right,
Do you wish me to make the call?
if you wouldn't mind.
Very well. Another piece of information that I did find rather compelling in this morning's news is that there was a unusual body found near one of the waterways here in Los Angeles.
Unusual body.
Yes, according to the news, the authorities cannot determine if it was a wolf or a person. Sir. And I know you had us looking for a lupinoid with our searches. That's what came up. I thought I'd make you aware since you seem to be one of the people in charge of the organization.
Dustin.
Okay, meanwhile, you're standing out in the hallway.
Looking out the window.
You pull your head back through, which actually takes a little bit of effort and time.
Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Someone out the window.
Someone went out the window, sir.
Went right past my door and out the window where they went.
That's rather disturbing, so I'll see if I can get to the bottom of that. Anything else?
Not really. Just should I go after them?
If you wish, sir.
What'll happen if I do?
That's out of my area of expertise. It would be Mage that you'd have to ask about that, sir.
Never mind.
Have you ever played Arkham Asylum? Remember that Lost in Time and Space? You'll miss your turn next time.
Probably for a long time to come.
I love that board game.
So, anything else, sir?
That's it. Thank you.
Very well. He walks off. And right as he's walking off, you hear in your ear,
Hey, Dustin.
Yo.
I guess the search for your dog friend Casper the Friendly Pooch turned up a mysterious body. Huh?
They found him?
Well, there was a body that was somewhere between a dog and a human. They found it in a waterway.
Do we have pictures?
What sort of perv do you think I am? No.
Do you really want me to answer that question?
Well, anyways, I figure you might want to know, so you might want to head down and identify the body.
I'll get right on that. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So he had
Do you
that-
need some backup for that?
You really want a cat person wandering around LA by himself?
It's Los Angeles. Nobody cares.
I've never been to LA, so I wouldn't know.
It is a vile den of scum and villainy. You'd fit right in.
Right, I'll bring my sword.
You don't
I'm
have
not
a
sure if
sword
they
anymore.
have an open carry for bladed weapons. Why don't you hide it somewhere? Don't carry it openly.
I can do that. So he heads back to his room,
Okay.
dries off, gets dressed, and heads downstairs.
Okay. You take your shower.
Mm-hmm.
After you get done with the shower,
I meet up with them.
okay, so you go downstairs too.
Well, I get dressed first, and then I meet up with them.
Okay, right. Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. Yeah.
Thank you
I
very
that I thought was assumed, but thank you for
That's usual.
specifying.
I did not need it all.
Okay. And I'm assuming that you take care of your morning rituals and you go downstairs as well.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you guys get downstairs. Timothy's standing at the bottom of the stairs. Breakfast is ready, gentlemen.
Ooh, thank you.
I'll be skipping it, heading to where they keep bodies at.
Wait, what? What bodies?
Well, there was some news.
What?
Apparently, you weren't watching.
What news?
Well, you know his friend, the dog person.
Yeah.
Well, there was some body found by the waterways, somewhere between a dog and a human, some sort of werewolf.
That
They were trying to determine what it was.
isn't he looking for his friend that matches that same description?
That's what I'm trying to get at.
No, I get you. I know. Well, honestly, can I get this to go? I'll go. I kind of want to go with him. I want to see this thing.
Of course, sir. And you?
Thank-
Do you wish to stay here, sir?
I'd
Or
like
are
to
you
see
going
this
be
person.
taking breakfast on the road, so to speak.
What is breakfast?
So I prepared a continental breakfast for you. Not sure which you'd prefer, so
Do you have big ass tortillas?
we have tortillas, sir. Yes.
Just
Burritos,
throw a
sir.
little bit of everything in that burrito, and I'll take it to go.
Very well. So, and you, sir, are you going with them and staying here?
I'd appreciate if you came with.
I'll take 3 breakfast tacos.
Very well. And
Nothing.
sir, I strongly recommend that you do not miss out on breakfast. It is the most important meal of the day.
No, thank you.
Could you just like give us like a thing of milk for him?
That I can do, sir.
No.
And
There
he,
we go.
he gets a little grin. Which car would you like to take today, sir? Gentlemen?
The Batmobile.
No, something
Inconspicuous.
inconspicuous.
So not the Grey Ghost, sir.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
That is. I would have to dress up for that.
Do you have a white unmarked van?
Why a van?
No, sir.
We could travel. I mean, nobody's gonna look at a white unmarked van.
We do have an SUV, sir.
SUV.
Yeah.
All right. SUV. Yes.
Very well. I will have it pulled up front and waiting for you in just a few moments. Please take your time.
And he heads for the front door.
Okay. You guys follow him?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Boom! Front door. You're standing outside. You see the sprawling open hills of the property. You see the big driveway, and you don't see a vehicle waiting for you yet. A few moments later, you see it pull up. It is silver. It's a silver Grand Cherokee. You see Timothy driving it in his tux.
Talk on.
Doesn't say anything whatsoever.
He gets out. Very well, sir. If you'll come this way, he opens both doors, stands to the side. As you get in, the heady smell of breakfast food, burritos and tacos, fills your nostrils.
I scarf my burrito down.
Okay. You guys get in. You would have seen there's like little trays attached to the front chairs. Does anyone sit in the front with him or
Yeah.
just... Okay.
I called shotgun.
Okay.
Okay.
So you climb in the front. Your burrito, your tacos would be in front of you on the dash. The other one, there'd be a little tray with your food in it and a saucer of whipping cream. Very well, sirs. I'll. He closes the door, gets in the driver's seat.
Please tell me you
Where
have
to?
your ID.
My ID? What? Oh, hold on. I'll go get it. I come back and I flash you my ID. The right ID, the agent ID.
I
Okay.
need that.
Agent 1. FBI.
Are we ready, sir?
No, but that never stopped us.
Very well.
Should we wait for Jack?
Is Jack out?
I did not check, so do you wish me to see?
Yeah.
Very well. He stops the car. Gets out of the truck.
Oh wait, you can't just electronically see if he's asleep.
Well, I don't have one of your earpieces, so
Oh, that's right.
Jack.
Jack?
Jack.
no response to either of you.
All right, let's go.
He's asleep.
Very well.
Very
And you guys go driving. Okay, so it takes not that long, probably about an hour and a half to get to where you're going. Pulls up probably about 10 o'clock in the morning is when you guys pull up at the scene of the crime, if you will, where the body was found. You see local police there. You see the area's cordoned off. He starts pulling forward. There's a police officer standing there, telling him to stop. And then it's like he looks up. He's like, and then he just sort of steps aside until he just slowly pulls past him.
Does that happen very often?
When you drive for the nights, people recognize vehicles.
Surprised I recognized you 10 years later.
Well, yeah, they didn't recognize me, sir. They recognized the truck.
Gotcha.
Understood.
It has a license plate that is quite memorable.
Can we say inconspicuous?
What is the license plate?
Nights, sir.
Son of a bitch. So much for inconspicuous.
Right?
All right.
This
well,
is one of the least conspicuous vehicles that the Knights own.
Fair enough.
Say Lex 1.
I checked Twitter on
Yep.
the night's hashtag.
Nothing is happening just yet. I mean, you do the Knights hashtag. There's no new things pertaining to you guys at the moment.
Okay.
But,
Good.
that's subject to change at the drop of a hat on Twitter.
Hood up.
So,
He gets out of the vehicle, opens the door for you guys.
all right. Well, apparently we might not need your ID, but
A police detective comes walking up. Whoa. You guys are United Nation. Whoa, who are you guys? Timothy just sort of tips his hat as he gets back in.
I take out my ID. Bill Sender with the FBI. We are here to investigate the body that was found in the
Bill Sender?
Sorry, that's my nickname. Jeffrey Dahmer. As you see, the picture matches me.
It does. I was just curious on why you were giving me a fake name.
It's part of the job
he's
to
been
get caught up.
undercover for a while.
Very well.
A very long
And these are your associates?
Yes.
Do they have ID?
They don't, but trust me, we're going to need them.
So how is this a federal thing? We found a dead body.
Well, there's...
A burnt dead body.
Ooh, that's more. So...
We heard it was genetically engineered. We'd like to take a look at it.
Yes.
It's a being of interest.
hold on. Yeah, Captain, I've got a couple people here. FBI. Yeah? I can? Oh, good. Thanks. It's all yours. He just walks off.
Thank you, buddy.
Hey, you know, the weird ones, I don't like them any more than the next guy. Peace.
We do.
Can I get your business card?
He's fine.
Yeah, what's your name?
Detective Jimenez.
Jimenez, I'll look you up. I'm going to write that down.
Here's my card.
You're so
I'm going to
creepy.
call you up in 8 episodes, okay? Make sure you remember your name.
Oh, it's just right over. Follow the stream of people. You'll see it. Any other questions so I can go and actually do something important?
Do some detecting.
Yeah, because this is not... I was not looking forward to this. Really glad you guys decided to show up and take it off my plate.
You're dismissed.
My captain is really happy that you guys are here. You'll have the full support of LAPD.
NYPD, huh?
Sorry, the game master.
I'm sorry. You worried that I said Bill Sender and you said NYPD? Let me see your badges.
Come on, too bad. Come on.
Actually, Detective Jimenez, I do have a favor to ask of you. I
Yes.
want you to have a great day.
Well, you know, I can only do what I can do. And he leaves.
Enjoy Brooklyn.
Go arrest somebody.
Okay.
I know, right?
Right, it's empty. Okay, so you guys go down, follow the stream of people down to the edge of the canal where the body is laying. No one's touched it. You do see a couple people looking at it. They're
Gloves.
wearing outfits that say like morgue on it. They've got gloves on and face protection, and they're all just standing there looking at it, like
Gentlemen,
not wanting to touch it.
Get your picture taken.
this is Bill Sender with the FBI. God, this is Jeffrey Dahmer with the FBI. Could I have this place for a moment, please?
Oh yeah, come on, let's go. Okay, Starbucks, sure.
This is way too easy. It's starting to worry me.
And you see this charred remains of a body.
Holy Sifa.
It's the person would have been about 6 foot tall. If this is all one body, it's really hard to tell if it's one body or two. Bones look like they were melted in parts.
Melted.
Yes,
Dustin,
like they liquefied
you
from
want
the
to do
heat.
your thing?
I wait for everybody to back up.
Oh, yeah.
I'm back.
Pulls and sit back just a little bit so we get a nice draft.
Okay.
What does you smell?
I don't know. What do you roll?
I roll shit.
What did you roll?
7.
Okay. Yeah, so you get a few interesting smells mixed together. You get the rich smell of oil, and some other very fragrant sense of charred fur and flesh. It's about it, though. I mean, they're all just mixed together and
While he does that, could I use my high tech glasses to just? I'm just playing with them. Could I use the EM detector?
yeah.
Cool.
Go ahead and roll.
I'm just gonna.
Okay.
11.
Okay, so you're going through. There is it is kicking off energy. So with your EM detector, you are able to tell that there is within the gamma and the theta wavelengths are emanating from the chest or the center mass of the body.
Okay. Hey, Dark Bolt.
So again, it's you do get a better smell. You can tell that there were a variety of scents. There was some sort of chemical used on the body that you've never smelled before, but it's a very distinct smell, almost like it's burning your nostrils.
Acidic smell?
It's very acidic and very sanitizing. There's also another scent that's a more earthy, and it's not just because of the water and concrete, what concrete you're standing on. But you get a very earthy, almost like coffee beans mixed with very fertile soil scent.
So it's not thermite. Got it.
Yeah.
Hey, are you able to stream from my glasses to you?
Yeah.
Can you take a look at this? Help me kind of figure out what we're looking at here.
Okay, sure.
Beep.
Oh. Wow.
Oh wow, what?
You guys wearing your lead underwear today?
Is that radiation?
Yeah. Yeah, it's like high levels.
A lot of it?
Well, you plan on having kids anytime soon?
No.
I haven't yet.
If you want to, you might want to step back at like 40 paces.
Damn.
Okay, fair enough. God, so okay, this shitload of radiation. Barnabas, what do you make of this?
Radiation.
It's too late to rescue it, not even with a rosemary rub.
Furry boy might be losing patches of fur soon. He's got
but-
his head right above the thing.
Hey, Dustin, you might want to back up.
Why?
but
That
John,
is emanating high
on,
levels of radiation.
Radiation.
Radiation. Yeah, me too.
What's radiation?
It's like invisible stuff that makes your hair fall out and poisons you.
Okay. So he stuck that.
So
Okay.
John,
Yeah.
is there any lingering spirits around here, like somebody that was murdered and?
Roll.
Okay. My rank is 10.
Okay.
And God damn it!
It's not a good sign.
Wow.
This game is going downhill fast.
So back when I was running this game in Moscow, Idaho, we had a guy that when he rolled his dice, they would almost vanish. And so we started making a rule that if it falls off the table, it's automatically a 1. One of the times he rolled the dice, we were on the second floor of a house, and the only way to get to the second floor was from the front door. It was a very steep steps, and then we were like probably a good 300-400 feet away from that one and only way to get down to the front door. And he rolled the dice, and we heard them both rattle off that front door. And it's not like he threw them hard. It's like we saw them hit the table, they rolled and vanished, and then we were it's like, yeah, double ones. And it was kind of funny. Anyway.
Wow.
I was a 15.
Okay. No.
Okay.
There are not any lingering spirits. However, you do detect a faint trace of magic being used in the area. Like lingering spell work. The after effects of some pretty potent stuff.
Hey, Dark Bolt,
Yeah.
where does this waterway lead to and or from?
This is a canal. It looks like it's going from heading towards the city, actually, to go through the
It's an aquifer.
yeah, it's going from the aquifer area. I don't know. I'm not a person that does. Hold on.
Wait, I have the
I don't know.
internet.
It's going from the reservoir to. It's going to go downtown and get put into people's water pipes.
We should probably get this out of the water then.
I mean, yeah, it'd be a good idea.
All right.
You wearing your lead underwear?
No, but I'm sure you can make some.
Am I hearing this?
Yeah, our speakers are on. I didn't put it
Yeah,
on.
he didn't
I'm making sure we all.
click it twice, I guess.
Fine, I will do it.
Okay.
So
John, also, with my street magic,
Yeah.
can I tell more about the
No, that's pretty much your street magic came into play while you were trying to get a sense for the spirits, and that's how you
was
noticed that there
also-
were some spell work. And since you're not skilled in spells itself, you can just detect that there was some pretty potent level magic.
There
being
was
used.
some potent spell work here too. Are any of the coroners there?
Yeah, I mean they all walked up, gave you guys some time with the bodies. They're all standing up at their truck.
You guys back away.
All right, we'll do.
I go up to them. Have you done everything that you need to do without moving the body? Because we're going to have to move the body.
Yeah,
Pose
so
that-
we've taken pictures. We were just about to start moving the body when
Are you wearing lead underwear?
when we were looking
it's highly
at it.
radioactive.
Ooh, that changes everything.
Yeah.
So, anyways, I have some skills that I've acquired that doesn't bother me too much, but I'm going to have to move the body away from the water because it poses a health risk for the entire city.
Yeah, no, we've already taken all of our pictures. We did that like 10, 15
Gloves,
minutes ago. They hand you a pair of gloves.
drag the body out
Okay, so you're going to physically go down there, put your hands on it, and drag the body out.
because I've got regeneration.
Yeah, and I'm just asking.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just trying to get a... Okay.
Before you touch the body, I'm using investigation while I'm using my hyperspell.
Okay. Roll.
And my investigation is 6.
What is your health?
My health.
That'd be a 19.
It's not 19.
It's a 19.
I wish it was. I wish it was a 19. That'd be pretty awesome.
That would be nice. That'd be sweet.
So,
What the hell is my? Oh wait a minute. Okay, these are all dossier. Ah, my health is 6,
Okay.
and I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna make a regeneration roll.
Yeah, you're probably going to need to. Mm-hmm. Okay, so you go down. What's your strength?
My strength is 3.
Okay, so you do struggle with the body. It takes you like a good 3-4 minutes of contact to move it back. After the first minute, you take 4 health.
All right.
So I need you to roll. What's your regeneration rank?
My regeneration is a 9, I believe.
I think you're good.
No, I could screw it up. Yeah, it's a 9.
Okay, so 7 or better. Better is always better, of course.
13.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So, so after the first minute, you take 4. Another minute, you take another 4. So go ahead and roll a second time.
10.
Okay. That one you don't get it all back, but I mean you can feel it like just eating you away. Third minute, go ahead and roll again.
11.
Okay. Yeah, you're not feeling that good. You're still down 2 health total. I mean, even with all the healing. So what you guys see Barnabas walk down there, grab it with these rubber gloves that they provided him, and he starts pulling the body up. And as he does, you actually see him, like you can visibly see him start like slouching a little bit, and you see smoke and steam coming off of his face. You see his face sort of sagging a little bit, and the skin melting, and then it sort of restores itself, and then it starts doing it again, and then it sort of semi-restores itself, but not quite, and like you see his hair is like there's white bits and some of it's falling out, and he like gets the body far enough away and he drops it and he sort of starts walking back towards you, and you can tell that he was being greatly affected by the radiation.
So I need to make another roll?
You do need to make another roll.
You got that, preacher?
We'll see. That was a double 2. Okay, 16 total.
Okay, so as he comes walking up, you see his skin sort of restore where it was. His hair regrows in spots as he comes walking up to you guys. I do need a high or low from you.
That'll be a high.
Okay, thank you.
You're fucked. You're fucked.
No, I'm just more interested.
The grin on his face.
Okay. So you come walking up to the rest of them. Like I said, you see all of that, and by the time he gets back to you, he seems fine. The gloves, though, are completely gone. They've been completely disintegrated by the heat of the radiation.
That is by far one of the most frightening things I've ever seen. Thank you.
I've seen worse.
And you guys would also hear the commotion of the people at the coroner's wagon going.
Oh, they saw what happened.
Oh yeah, we need hazmat teams.
Oh, were they watching?
Yes, they were. There was some. Oh my god! But it was a little downplayed because you guys drove up in a vehicle that said Knights on it. So there was a little bit of. Oh my God, what's he? He's healing. Yeah. They came with Timothy, the Knights wagon thing. And they're like, oh, okay. And so there's a little bit of back and forth and some relief. And right about now, anyone monitoring Twitter, it explodes. Instagram explodes.
God
Facebook
damn it.
explodes. With all sorts of stuff about the Knights are back. We're the new Knights in town. And I mean, just.
We're back, baby!
Hashtag, oh my God, the Knights showed up. But they're not the normal Knights. There's a debate going on. Are they called the Knights now? Or are they called the Days? It's just.
I'll just post a thing. We're actually.
So you pull out your phone. It is slagged.
All right, so I go up to the corners and say, "Oh, you know what? That was a little bit more radioactive than I thought. You really need some major containment here."
Oh yeah, no, they're coming. We saw that. That was, oh my God. Are you okay? Do you need us to? I mean, there's some paramedics up there. Maybe they need to check you out.
Check me out. Am I radioactive? Do you have a Geiger counter?
Can you? And you hear them scrambling, and it's like the best I've got are these, and they walk up and they like put little patches on you in 3 different spots, and like, oh, you're dead, because they instantly, one of them is a metal one, and you hear it go, and it cracks. You might want to change your clothes. We need to We need decon here immediately. Paramedics! They start rushing down.
I take
bitch.
I take 2 steps away from him.
Yeah, everyone else is sort of like gives you some room. They're
That
like,
was my
"Don't
favorite
go anywhere.
suit."
Don't go anywhere. Just stand right where you are. We'll set up a decon system."
Fine. Just
You
in
guys
case
hear
me in-
over your
Just in
communicators.
case me in lead.
You guys hear over your communicators from Darkbolt. Yeah, I'm having a decon shower sent. It should be arriving in 3, 2. You guys hear overhead. Woo! You see like this, looks like a porta potty almost, lowering down with little jets on the side of it.
Thank you, Darkbolt.
Thank you. By the way,
Decon shower arrived!
I guess I'm gonna need a new cell phone.
Okay.
Can you
hey,
whip
Timothy,
me?
I think he needs a new cell phone.
I walk up to one of the paramedics. So,
I'm going into the.
Yeah, on the side of the decon shower, it's got the Knights logo, because
I just
grabbed one of theirs.
I saw you guys taking pictures and stuff. You guys didn't post any of that, did you?
One of the guys like, no, of course not, and the other guy's like, no, why would we?
Because we're not the Knights. We're not back.
We're the second generation with the Squires. It was gonna happen anyways.
You don't hit that; it's
Oh
fresh.
shit!
So
Very
okay,
fresh.
well, I mean, if you could just not post what you've already posted, that'd be great.
I mean, I can't.
Hey,
I'll delete
Agent-
it. I'll delete it.
Agent Dama.
it's already been
Agent
spread.
Dama.
I don't even have
milk's
I
been
don't even have
squirted from the
Twitter, and I
cow.
already know that we've been posted 4 times at least in the last second. So
I
I just want to let you know.
You start reaching for him. He's like, "Hey, call your cat off."
I just want to let you know
All you use the claws.
Yes, I know.
that if we get hunted down by
He
our
Guys.
said, "Hey, call your cat off. You touch my phone, I'll kill you.
Guys,
You can try.
the milk's been squirted from the cow.
Don't make me arrest you. He's FBI. You're not. And if you're not Knights, you don't need to be here."
I just want to let you know that
People start pulling guns.
if we get hunted down and killed by one of our enemies, this is on you.
Like I said, I'll delete that. I
Agent
wasn't
Dama?
thinking. I
It's
was
too late. Let the guilt be there.
Agent
It'll
Dama.
be in the back of your head. One of these
Agent
days.
Dama.
Nobody cares.
The milk
One of
has
these
been
days.
squirted from the cat. It is too late.
Oh, I just want him to know that it's going to be his fault if we die.
You know what?
What's your name?
No, it's gonna be your fault for
Billy?
for letting somebody kill you.
Billy.
Yeah.
You have a good name.
Thanks.
You know what?
Forget everything I said. All right, turn around and I walk away.
People start putting their guns down and craziness sort of settles down a little bit.
Phone, please.
Dustin!
Fuck off!
Dustin, it's too late.
Go get your own phone. There's a store down the street.
It's already out on the internet. There's no putting it back.
So
One of the other corner people was like, "There's a guy over there selling them too."
I look into I open Twitter
Yeah.
and I do an immediate search for the top trending hashtags.
Oh yeah.
Which
Right now are the Knights are back, Knights in town, strange hashtag only in LA.
I don't think we're the Squires anymore.
You know what?
The boy's back dead.
There are some other tweets coming up. They're not as popular as those, but you know in some of the if you're reading any of the threads, some of the tweets back and forth are no, they're not the Knights, they're the Squires. There are some people trying to correct that now.
It's only been 3 minutes.
One of the people trying to correct it is someone with the Twitter handle of the real Dark Bolt. In fact, some of the looking at his thing, some of the posts of him moving the body were actually posted by Dark Bolt. Anyway, through your visor or your glasses. He used your feed to...
How long does the decontamination take?
Another 15 minutes, and then you're free of the decontamination shower. There's a spot for you to put your clothes into to burn them, and then there's a jumpsuit for you to put on with the
A
Knights logo.
jumpsuit.
Yeah.
I hope it's not skin tight.
No.
Oh, this is like a tracksuit.
Wait,
thing.
high or low?
High.
Yeah, no, it is very skin tight. It's a skin tight jumpsuit. I forgot to mention the skin tight part. Thank you.
It's PVC.
It feels like there's some rigidity to it though, like it might be armored.
Ah, okay. What color is it?
Black.
It's a nice symbol on the back.
Yeah, with the Knights emblem here, and then about that big on the back.
Something. All right, I walk out.
Which, for those at home that don't know what the Knight symbol is, because I don't think I've explained it to anybody, it's a stylized K in a circle with a halo around the very top. The back leg of the K is extended. It's got a little halo around it, and it comes to a point. So
All of the Saint.
something like that. Well, it's a throwback to the Knights during World War II. They were called the Renegades, and they had the stylized R, almost like the Robin symbol, with a little halo around that. And so they just sort of kept the halo and changed it to Knights. Very pointy and sharp looking, but it's got a circle around it.
What do you throw that thing?
Anyway,
So, 15, 20 minutes later, the door opens to the decon shower that you were in, and you step out in... And you guys see him step out in a skin-tight bodysuit with the Knights logo on it.
That's an image that will unfortunately forever burned in my brain.
Much like it was burned on his face earlier.
It's got a little, it comes up only
Collar.
about here on the neck, collar, and then it opens, and there's a zipper right down the front.
You're looking snazzy.
I hope it was done up all the way.
that
No,
was my
it's up to
favorite
him.
suit.
You know how many my favorite suits have been burned and ruined just on our adventures already?
I thought any suit was your favorite suit.
That's very true. You've got me
Anyway,
there.
let's get out of here before the news vans start coming.
Timothy!
Yes, right this way. I've got the
we going
car
home?
running. Do you wish me to darken the windows, sir?
Yes.
Yeah.
Very well.
Did you find what you were looking for?
So with your detective role, you did notice that there was something near the body, not under it, but there was a little piece of metal sticking out of the ground near it. When you pulled it out, it actually had a Belial symbol on the metal. It looked like whoever this was, they ripped this piece off of whoever attacked them.
Alright.
And then they died, and it hit the ground, and then the body sort of decayed on it. It's got body bits on it. Might be radioactive, but you don't know how that works. So
He doesn't understand radiation.
yeah.
Timothy,
Yes, son.
can I pick the music on our way out?
Of course, sir.
So what was that comment
Anything
you made
you'd
about
like.
lead underwear?
Yeah, you're not bringing anything back with you, are you?
Do we have a lead bag?
Timothy, do we have a lead bag?
No, sir. But if you, he stops the car. If you'll please get out of the vehicle, sir.
He steps out.
He walks around. You just wait there. He walks around to the back and he opens the back of the SUV and lifts the bottom plate. If you just drop it right in there, sir. You hear. Go ahead and get back in as he closes up the everything.
Now, could you blare "The Boys Are Back in Town" as we drive through the crowd?
Of course, sir.
Thank
Be
you.
happy to. Hits a couple buttons. You hear panels sliding. And then he goes driving out. And you guys hear it kind of muffled, actually. You'd be surprised. You're a little surprised that you don't hear it louder, but everyone is like turning and looking, so you know it's really loud outside. Did you guys go through and people are, you hear people cheering and waving and,
And I mutter myself, inconspicuous.
This is
Dahmer.
just as opposite of inconspicuous as you could get.
No, we're inside of conspicuous.
No, we're not.
Is conspicuous a word? Timothy, is conspicuous a word?
I believe so, yes.
Neat. We'll learn something new every day.
It's the opposite of inconspicuous, sir.
Okay.
It's
Very-
very noticeable.
Very conspicuous.
Yes, sir.
Oh,
So you guys are driving down the road. And where are we going to now, sirs?
we are going back to the mansion. Unless you have anything else in town that you need. You want to pick up some donuts?
Lead underwear. It's actually not a real thing, by the way.
You sure?
Timothy, is lead underwear real?
I'm not quite sure, sir. I believe that some gentlemen do wear lead underwear when they're doing things with radiation, so.
It might be real.
What is radiation?
Timothy, you get this one.
Right, sir. It is an unseen thing that will kill you. Unless you're a cat. Then it'll kill you again. And again.
So what's the name of the computer system?
It was Audra.
Audra? Can you hear me?
So it doesn't work that way. You have to be in the room with Audra.
Oh.
But you could reach out to Master Darkbolt, so.
Hey, Darkbolt.
Yeah. Do you guys live?
Yeah, we're alive. Could you
Sweet. Oh, that's
prepare-
good music.
Could you prepare
Good music choice.
for Mr. Dustin a dummy's guide to radiation for people from another world?
He's from another world?
Yeah, he is.
What planet?
Dimension.
Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
I could do that. Sure.
All right.
There's also a medallion or something in the back that's highly radioactive I picked up.
And he's got some physical evidence.
Okay.
It's radioactive.
Have
He just picked it
Timothy drop it off after you guys get back.
Okay.
He
You know
knows
that,
the
Timothy?
the handling processes. Of course, I was already planning on it. You guys drive back to the manor. What do you guys do? The car stops. Timothy gets out, opens the doors for you. I'll take care of that and deliver it down to Darkbolt.
Do I
So.
need to be decontaminated? I put that in my pocket for a few minutes.
Right. So.
Oh, is he injured?
He does not appear to be injured. If you will come with me, son. And he starts heading towards the garage as opposed to the house.
Of course.
Have see you in 15 or 20
I know
minutes.
that.
And as you walk up to the garage, he goes to what looks like a normal door and he opens up after you, son. As you do, you hear and literally a gust of air hits you like a ton of bricks. Not like the little air curtains. It's like a good 15-pound air pressure
He's just trying to
smacking
clean
down on
the-
you. And with it is all sorts of white powder.
That's right. He walks in going,
And then, the white powder, it gets in your nose. It doesn't smell good. Burns a little. And then as you go through, there's, water drenches you. A big screen comes up. You see Darkbolt on it. You got to get naked. Throw your clothes there. I'll put a suit up for you. I don't want to see this. Click. Meanwhile,
You should have done a little dance.
you guys are, you saw Timothy lead him off towards the garage.
Well. I guess I had my room.
Okay.
So, hey, do we have a booking at Griffith's Observatory?
Who do you ask that to?
Mr. Bolt.
Who is arranging? Timothy.
Okay, so you call Timothy again?
Yeah.
He comes out of the front doors. He's opening it so you guys can go in. Yes, sir. There is a booking. You can show up anytime this afternoon. So in about 2 hours would be their first open time.
All right.
It'd be recommended that you fly to the observatory as opposed to drive, though.
Can you do that for us? Or Ken Darkbolt?
No, he is physically capable of flying, sir.
Oh, he's not a pilot.
To my knowledge, he has not had any relative real-world experience
Hey, Darkbolt, are you a pilot?
in flying. Yeah, I can fly things. Do it all the time. I piloted that containment, decon shelter to you guys. I'm pretty good.
Yeah, but you also piloted a car into some rocks.
Were you watching me play video games?
Yes.
You told us why you were grounded.
Oh yeah, you're right. Okay, you're right. I can't. I don't know how to drive.
Timothy, are you a qualified pilot?
No, sir. I'm really good with land vehicles and some aquatic vehicles, sir. But if it leaves the ground, I don't.
So is there anything that we can fly in that has an autopilot?
Not to my knowledge, sir. You might check the databanks for that. I could reach out to Master Kaiser and see if he can spare his personal chopper to take you over there. And that would, of course, come with a pilot, usually.
I would hope so.
I mean,
How else would it arrive?
these days, I wonder less and less about things like that.
All right. See if he can spare his personal helicopter or whatever it is.
Very well, sir. I will make the call. He walks off.
We're relying too much on Timothy.
So he takes out his little communicator. How melted is it in radiation?
Not at all.
Okay, so should one of us take pilot lessons?
Don't look at me.
And about then, Timothy comes walking up. Phone call, sir. He's got a tray with a phone on it.
Okay.
That's like a cell phone, not a home phone.
Yes.
Is this Barnabas Lee?
Might be. Depends on who's speaking.
This is Brian Kaiser.
Mr. Kaiser, this is indeed Barnabas Lee.
I was told that you wanted to meet me.
Mm-hmm.
And Timothy has asked if you can use my pilot, so I thought I would give you a call to see what's going on.
Well, let's see. it was suggested that we fly to Griffith's Observatory. Thank you very much for that booking. And we wanted to ask if you had any resources that would be able to put eyes on the location of the last known location of the night satellite.
Unfortunately, no. My understanding, they launched that satellite after I was no longer their benefactor, if you will. And my understanding is it was in geosynchronous orbit above Antarctica, and there's no other satellites within any sort of visual line of that. Griffiths Observatory might be able to help you, but where it was located is it's a blind spot, if you will. I mean, most observatories and most telescopes really don't look in that part of the sky.
Can we hear all this over the...
No.
Maybe Arecibo in South America.
That one has a better chance. I don't know anyone down there. You guys could take book some flights, I guess, to get there. So, what is your guys' interest in the night satellite?
That was the last known location of the night.
And what is your interest in the night satellite?
To find them.
Really? You guys are actually going to try to find the nights? Did the UN agree to this?
No, but we got deputized by certain individuals that have a personal tie to the nights.
Okay.
And of course, you know that
It's a little vague, but okay.
we have been welcomed into the mansion and reactivated it.
Yeah, no, I've been informed. Timothy has been keeping me updated on your guys' progress. I was just sort of trying to figure out why you were doing it.
Because it needs to be done.
Call me paranoid, but very few people do things out of the goodness of their heart anymore.
Well, that's what separates us from everybody else.
So you're telling me that you guys aren't expecting anything in return?
So, Mr. Kaiser, I assume that you've done a thorough background check on us as much as you can. You know that I've been spending the past decade or so doing my ministry and helping out people. This is an extension of that ministry.
Okay. No, I mean, I can see what you've done. But some of the people that you have as friends are not as perfect in their good works in their recent.
You're staring at me. Metagaming.
In their recent past, as you are, and I do want to stress recent past because, I mean, your ministry is nice, but there's some things I found that were not quite as altruistic.
Well, be that as it may, we ran afoul of Belial, and this is probably the best thing we can do to get Belial off our backs. How's that for motivation?
See, now that sounds a little bit more realistic. So, how did your recent visit to a crime scene go?
Oh, well, I lost my best suit.
You're all over social media. You guys plan on picking up the moniker of the Knights, or is Darkbolt's the Squires? What
The
you're going
Squires. Well, not the Knights. We don't want to be confused with the Knights. We might be second generation, but we don't want the burden of that name.
So if you're going to be second generation, sure you want to stick with Squires and not something more like Legacy?
Legacy.
Just asking. I had some people work up that name.
You know
That
what?
conversation we had.
if you want to send your people over to do a presentation on the numbers on social media for the name Legacy, that'd be fine. But we came up with the Squires just spitballing.
Whichever way you want to go with it, I'd recommend you guys hold a press conference soon.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome. And as far as use of my pilot, if you're still planning on going to the Griffiths Observatory, I can have my helicopter there whenever you need it.
Okay,
Think
maybe
of it as
2
my
hours.
little altruistic gift.
Thank you. Maybe 2 hours.
Very well.
Hmm.
Click.
10.
He's still standing with the tray.
This is mine.
That is your phone, sir.
Thank you.
Anything else before I go? As he comes walking up in a matching skin-type bodysuit like yours.
Is there some way to alter this?
Yes, please.
Those were made by Yeah, and yours doesn't have a tail hole?
Yes.
Just saying. Those were made by Master Stiletto, sir.
So these are just like the generic
Standard issue.
non-customized.
Correct, sir. Now, I'm sure that Master Darkbolt might be able to work up some things for you, or some alterations may be able to be made, but these are just the generic heat-resistant, cold-resistant, if you slap a helmet on it, you can survive in the vacuum of space for 3 minutes type of suits.
Vacuum of space, you say?
Oh, and semi-resistant to blunt force damage, and they can take 1 bullet before cracking.
How else want to go to space?
How thick is the material?
So it was less than 1 inch thick.
Right. You know what? Any way I can get a jacket to fit over this?
Of course, sir. And you
A suit.
could go up to your room and change into whatever you like. All of your clothes are up in your closet.
Right. Well,
Well, Vaughn,
No. It's the most annoying feeling you've ever had. The
you know
cat's
what?
been declawed.
I'll go down to Darkbolt's.
Very well, sir.
Yeah.
Do you wish me to take you there, or do you know
No,
your
I
way?
know the elevator.
Very well. Meanwhile, what do you do, Rafa?
I'm in my room and
Yep, you go up to your room.
I go, hey Blue,
What?
something feel off while we were over there checking out that body?
Nothing was off.
Okay.
If you like hell.
What?
If you like hell.
Okay, fair enough. Any idea what could have done that to him?
It isn't a what. It's a who.
A who? That's a very powerful who.
Horton, you hear a who?
His name is Necromicon.
Necromicon? Interesting. What do we know about Necromicon?
We fought him.
He's a demon. He possesses people. He burns with the fire of hell.
Was this the guy that we met in the sewers? You weren't there with me.
No answer from the gun.
Necromicon. All right, thank you, Blue.
Don't mention it.
No, really.
Don't mention. Neat. Hey, Barnabas.
Mm-hmm.
The name Necromicon sound familiar to you?
You might actually have that file.
I don't think that's one of the ones printed up.
Ooh, fancy paper.
Yeah, I didn't check to see what paper was printing on.
DM goof.
You know. Sort of rushed, printed it on the way out of the house.
You see,
Yeah.
now it looks from dossiers. Now they're resumes.
Yeah.
So, yeah. He's part of Belial.
All right.
He has a fire, a skull. His magic. Let's see. He, Origin says someplace either Senecus, one of the nine hells, or the elemental plane of fire.
You're a dick.
He's probably a minion of, a direct minion of Belial.
Belial is Belial like a person as well as a group?
Yeah.
Did I know this? I actually don't remember.
It's news to you.
Let's see. He does the fire thing. Fireball.
Oh, gotcha. Because those hand motions you're doing, I can't see over the earphone.
So,
Meanwhile, you guys are in the elevator. The door opens. Darkbolt is there while you're talking.
You're still trying to.
and he can steal abilities from people.
Oh, no. Well, my gun told me that that's a highly likely person who may have done this to that corpse.
Your gun told you this?
Oh,
How's
yeah,
that
there's a lot of
working?
things I don't tell you. My gun's a demon. Tells me a lot of things. We talk.
Do you have
I
long
like that
conversations
something.
long to the night?
What?
Do you guys have conversations long to the night?
He
Holding
doesn't like
hands
when I
with each
talk
other?
to him, mostly, so...
You got the reference.
I'm not so surprised. Well, anyways, is that what you wanted to know?
Well, I'm just letting us know, as a group, as a team, that we might have a name to, or a burning skull to the name. That's it. That's all I got.
The demon.
Yeah. But you guys don't have to worry about it. I do.
That usually ends very, very bad for all parties concerned.
Oh, I didn't have a choice. So,
You always have a choice.
didn't have a choice.
Hey, Darkbolt.
Hey, by the way, Jack's wandering the ground somewhere. Just thought I'd let you know. He said he wanted to take a walk through the property, so he's somewhere on these 40-something acres.
Hey, Jack. Where are you?
No answer.
Great. No deposit, no return.
That's just his voice, though. It's not like a...
I mean, a beep, beep.
How drunk are you today, Jack?
Just thought to let you guys know. He called me before he went out, saying he was just going to be out in the grounds if you need him to go get him. Yeah, you're not going to be able to put your claws through there. There's not. Your muscles aren't strong enough.
Can we up these six a little bit, please? My tail.
I can get on it. Why don't you change into something that you own?
I want to get customized too.
I could work on that.
Rifle gager's done.
No, I've been working on things. Trying to find your friend. Is that him? Was it him? Is that one less thing I can take off my list?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, how can I help you, Barnabas? Obviously, you were wearing one of the awesome night suits, too. My dad designed those. Those are like the generic ones, though. They weren't the custom-made ones per hero.
Yeah,
Each
how
hero
do
had
we
their
get
own.
it custom made?
I could pull up his design computer and design you some, and let Audra,
It'd be greatly appreciated.
make them. It'll take about 4 hours per suit to have it custom printed, but
Well, here's the thing. He's got a tail that's bunched up inside his suit.
yeah, I was gonna ask.
It probably feels like he shot himself.
It sort of looks like anyway.
So him first.
Yeah. So what do you want it to look like? Hey, if we're going to do this right, you have to have the right hero image. I mean, look at me. I took a long time in designing this suit. Yeah, he's wearing his leather jacket. He's got his Oakleys on. Wearing jeans.
Perfectly resembles what I was wearing beforehand.
That has no...
Please.
The hoodie.
No, the book.
Oh,
Okay, so you want a cloak. Okay.
and some big boots.
And some boots.
And nothing
Thigh-high
else.
boots? Are we talking about all the way up to the thigh? To protect you from, like,
And a big floppy hat. with a feather.
damage? Oh, like a fencer.
What are you talking about?
Yeah. Yeah, like one of those musketeer guys. I could totally deck you out like a musketeer.
Musketeer?
Yeah, you know, swashbuckling idiot swinging on ropes.
Could I hear this?
Yeah.
Yes!
Yeah, Darkbolt has, made sure that everyone in the group can hear that.
Audra, pull up a picture
sir.
of Puss in Boots.
I run from my room. I just kick the door open and I'm running to meet you guys. I mean, full speed as fast as I could go.
Nice.
So
That's not that fast.
no, it's not very fast at all.
Not that fast, but yeah. So when you get there, you'll be winded. But yeah.
You saw what I was wearing when I showed up. Showed up here. Something like that, please.
Sometimes the Game Master can move faster than light, and other times not so much. So I was going to show you the image that actually pulled up, that the computer would have populated. Just give me a second.
I'm the only one on screen right now. I mean,
Okay. So this is the image that it would have come up with. All right.
yes. Yes. I'm just gonna pretend that that's what I drew real quick that I wanted to run over to you.
Perfect. Okay, and so we are going to leave you guys on that note for a quick break. So, Rafa, if I could have you transition us over to the info and break screen and mute us out, that'd be great. And we'll see you in just a moment.
Just a little bit longer. Hold on. I didn't do this right. I'm sorry.
Oh, hi!
Hey guys, welcome back. Sorry, I thought I had my mic on and I started looking around and realized I didn't.
See, John, so we keep telling you about thinking. You don't do it often enough.
One
Too
of
much.
those days already. Okay. So, welcome back. So, Darkbolt, while he's at the computer, he's like, so that, right? And he points up to the image that I showed just before break.
No.
Why not?
Yeah. That. Just like that.
I was wearing when I met you guys. You're fine.
You were wearing sweatpants and a hoodie.
No, I was wearing a cloak.
I've only seen you in sweatpants and a hoodie.
I keep been wearing the cloak the entire time. The sweatpants and hoodie got destroyed.
All right. Yeah, Darkbolt still says that. So, yeah, so while I'm designing your suits, anything you want them to look like? Got it, cloak, boots, hat with feathers.
No hat with feathers.
Hat with 2 feathers.
No.
2.5.
No.
1.5.
No.
A quarter.
No feathers.
Oh, he'd be too distracted. That's why. Yeah,
No
I get it.
feathers.
No janglies.
Okay. Yeah. So, how about you,
Well,
Barnabas?
if we're gonna design a superhero suit, something that's not so skin tight.
But it moves. It's got that elastic. Okay.
Well, let's see.
Do you want to watch him get a hard on when he's talking to you?
What?
He moves his hair out of his face. Why would he get a hard on when he's talking to me? I'm a little confused.
All right, so let's see. Boots.
Just boots, huh?
No. Start with boots.
Strappy like mine?
Strap. No. More like jack boots.
Okay.
Jack doesn't have shoes.
I thought he went barefoot. Okay, jack boots. Got it.
Actually, while Jack's not here, I have a few ideas for his outfit.
Oh, okay.
I think he requires a lot of vibration, so you got to make sure that he's able to feel the vibration through his feet. But I feel like it'd be safe for him to have shoes that have some kind of padding and protection from the ground. Could you do that?
I can try.
Gotcha. And he needs a hat with feathers on it.
I like the feather hat. So while I'm designing these for you, so boots, jack boots,
Long overcoat.
like a duster or a trench coat?
Like a cassock.
A what?
He's looking at you with a blank look on his face.
He means a fedora.
No. And if you try and interfere with my costume, I'll make yours so ridiculous that you'll have to use your superpowers to do something with it.
You can't. I don't even. Check this out. Purple.
And his suit turns purple.
Son of a bitch.
He goes,
Black.
wow, that's cool.
Black suit.
It goes back to black.
I know. Chartreuse.
Chartreuse.
And it goes chartreuse.
Dude, cool.
Fine. So
Black.
And it goes back to
So
black.
a long coat
God.
that flares out at the waist with buttons, lots of buttons, and I want
Try again.
a priest collar.
Try again.
Oh, like a priest collar you can like pull out and throw. It's like a boomerang. It cuts through things.
No,
Both you and Darkbolt.
What's a boomerang?
It's like a wooden piece that you throw and it comes back to you every time.
So, okay, so I got an idea. So while I'm coming up with these, did you want something? I mean, your suit looks
Teal.
changes colors amazingly. So I guess you'll design your own?
Black.
Okay. Got it. I also think you guys should come up with code names. I'm just saying, Darkbolt, you know, you guys should have like your own sort of
Preacher.
super names.
Justin.
That's what everyone already calls you. You might want to come up with something a little bit flashier.
Justin.
Killer Cat.
Justin.
I'll let you guys let me know. I mean, you'll need them probably for the press release. You know, I was thinking, you know,
There's a press release?
yeah, I was listening
What's
in.
the press release?
Right? Squires coming off the ground. I'm just saying.
Still not sold on that name, but let's work on it. All right.
Yeah, you know, it's
What's a press
Kaiser.
what
release?
you guys picked up with.
Kaiser wanted us to be Legacy.
Legacy
gotta-
doesn't
that's
sound
gotta-
too
It's
bad.
got a feel.
I get it.
feel
I
it.
What the
feel
hell
it.
is a press release?
It's an announcement to the world that we are a group.
Superheroes
that
here to
already.
kick butt. Take
Well,
a
an
name.
official,
We need to work on our motto,
official
too.
one on
And the
television.
music.
Boys and back. That was a
The
That
news
was.
outlets.
Could we look up see if we can get the licensing for that?
Yeah, I'll try, but I don't think so. You know, there's a I mean, we could come up with
Unless
something.
you want
I'm sure.
other
Okay, yeah,
people making
definitely.
up stuff from wild imagination about us.
That works.
Do you know any?
Are you sure? You
You know-
might be receiving a 10-year supply of Friskies.
What's this?
Cat,
Cat
food.
food.
Do you know any graphic designers here in LA?
Cat food.
I feel like we got to get
That's
our
why
logo ready.
we want a press release.
I don't, but you know, we could probably try to reach out to a few, maybe. You know, get a good logo. I mean, I wasn't sold on the Knights. They just sort of repurposed their renegade symbol.
That's
and
true. What if we find the logo first, then we find a name?
Maybe that might be a good way to do it. Yeah. You and I can work on that. I think.
Oh yeah,
I
definitely.
think we're going to spend a few hours coming up with that. So, what is your super name going to be?
I'm still working on it. I'm thinking countdown, maybe time bomb. I'll get back to you.
Okay, Time Bomb. That's got a good ring. I was thinking for Jonah, Sandbag.
Yeah.
Yep.
That works.
He's as dense as one too.
For Jack, the drunkard.
Nah.
The human bat sonar sound shriek fighting bat bat fighter sound fighter
Wombat.
the wave sound wave
Guess it's better than like the Blind Man.
punching the blind.
Ooh, it's got a weird ring to it. It's kind of neat.
Carney.
Well, you know, you guys can shop that around a
Wait
little
a
bit
minute.
and figure it out.
Instead of Carney. Carnage.
Is that French?
Yeah.
He's Irish.
Well. You can't really call him, name him after a brand name of booze.
What?
We couldn't call him Guinness or Jameson.
I mean, he is calling himself Jack Walker, which is sort of like two boozes.
Shamrock.
Do you know how racist that is?
Sorry, I take that back.
As Justin has just disappeared.
I recall the word shamrock. So as you're walking out, he's like, "So, by the way, I've got the scan of the thing that you brought. It looks
Yes.
like it's a Belial symbol, probably off of some sort of chest plate or something. I'm running it through the images that we have on file for Belial agents, so we might be able to know if it was worn by somebody who was wearing it."
Can we tell what kind of hand tore the top of said chess piece?
Definitely a clawed hand. Could have been like your hand, or dog hand?
If you reconstruct the skull with a, you have holograms, right?
Yeah, so I'm having the computer go through and work its magic on the images taken by that I retrieved from Time Bomb or from
Name in progress.
from Name in Progress over here, from his visor, and so it's trying to piece that together. The computer's working on that. It'll probably take like another 20 minutes, 30 minutes for that to finish up. But I am having it check the images and the shape, and the nearest match that I can find so far, and he does a couple keystrokes, would be Necromicon.
Well, it looks like somebody was a fan of Castle Grayskull.
And that buckle right in the middle is usually where he has his Belial symbol. And just so you guys know, the outfit is a black bodysuit with flame red little capelet thing, and sash, and boots are flame red, and gloves are flame red.
He looks like a wrestler.
And the flames coming off his head are like orangey red.
He had a good costume
You know
designer.
what, John? While we're having this downtime, I'm going to text Agent Beaudry
Okay.
and Vex at the same time. Both of them, same message. Necromicon sighted in Los Angeles. He has murdered somebody. Sad.
Okay. Hello.
Ha.
Okay. Response from Vex comes first. That is, watch yourself. He's dangerous.
No, she's already dead. Or, no, she got away? I don't remember. Dangerous is a different person.
I'll text back. I love you too.
And Agent Beaudry's response comes a little bit later, and that is, I thought I told you guys to lay low.
What is the lay low you speak of?
I'll text you back. Press conference coming up pretty soon.
That doesn't sound like laying low.
She doesn't text you, she just calls you.
We tried
No, we didn't.
and failed.
Okay. And so
You know what? Never mind.
okay. So right about
Is
then,
that your name? Never mind.
right about then, you guys hear beep beep beep. He's like, "Oh, I got this," and he goes over to the computer and he pulls up some 3D holographic images of the body. He goes, "Yeah, it looks like this was a lupinoid. And nearest I can figure, he looks about like this," and you see Casper's face.
I have to go to Lupinoid Humboldt then. Full experience.
How are you gonna get there?
I know a few raps.
Was it in space?
No.
Oh. It's Darkbolt asking me that.
I may be gone for a few days.
Days?
Okay, so not following up on the guy that killed him. Got it. So you guys, what's our game plan?
Well, we gotta figure out what a good place to have a press conference is. Feel like we got a lot of planning to do there. I'll get back
How
to you.
could we find Necromicon?
Well,
Necromicon?
Necromicon left a energy signature. Wouldn't be that
Oh,
hard
you're
to
gonna need
trace.
me.
So,
Bill here can track them with his visor.
can you now?
How do you think I found out it was radiated?
All right. Can you pinpoint it from anywhere in the city?
Well, I think if we go back to where we found the body, we could start backtracking it from there.
Oh, so it's a tracking game.
Yeah, pretty much. if the night satellite was in the range, I mean, if I could find it, if I could communicate with it, we could use its sensors and pinpoint it anywhere in the world.
Satellite, make sure it's still there.
There's a teleportation pad that should work to get there, a transport pad, if you will.
If it's still there.
Timothy?
Where's the
Yes,
transport pad?
We've already talked about this. If we try and teleport and it's not there, well,
Right, but
There's a problem.
there's like 20 Timothys. So if we just send one Timothy, we'll have like another Timothy.
no,
That's fine.
no. You're
Excuse
not.
me, sir. I'm not volunteering to go into space.
All right, bring another Timothy out and we'll send him.
No.
Does not work that way, sir.
He's a person. Don't be a monster.
Do we have a space-
I'm under the impression this guy's a robot, and I'm totally okay with that.
No,
He's not a
he's a
robot.
person.
Yes, sir.
Idiot.
Flesh and blood at your service.
Yeah, you can tell that. You're not fooling me. I'm totally okay with you. It's not that I don't like you. I'm just saying, if we
Bill.
have a disposable Timothy.
I don't, sir.
Bill,
Yeah.
you know,
Timothy, do we have a space?
in one case, he's a robot and he's an AI and you are pissing him off. Second case, he's an actual person and you are pissing him off. Either way, you're pissing him off and he's less likely to do nice stuff for you.
Timothy, if you were a robot, would you be mad at me?
I'm not sure robots could feel feelings, sir. However, I do want to say I am the one preparing your food.
Okay, so you're wrong. So if he was a robot, he wouldn't be mad at me.
And that's what we got for that entire conversation.
I would order takeouts for the next week or so.
Yes, sir. You had a question.
Do we have any spacesuits lying around?
Just the thing that you're wearing, son. That could work if you had a helmet that you could put on. And
Do we have any?
Darkwold's
Got-
like, I could work up one.
Wait a minute. I've got a better idea.
Oh, shit.
Okay. We have portable cameras that stream straight to like this TV, right?
Yeah.
Just send it through that.
Brilliant idea.
I didn't know we had any cameras like that.
Yeah.
Neither did I until I said it. You agreed. Oh
just grab your visor.
no.
It's fine. I can send that through.
Could you make another one?
I made that one, didn't I?
That's true. Why don't we just make a spare? Because I kind of need to see.
Send that one.
Okay. I'll put a rush on making a spare of those. That'll take me.
I mean, you don't really need to add all the extras, just the camera.
Yeah. No, I know. Probably about an hour to do that one.
There you go.
Okay. So I'll make that and I'll send that up and see what happens.
Timothy,
Yes, sir.
I'm sorry that I assumed that you weren't a person.
It's quite all right, sir. I assumed that you were not an agent either, but you're starting to prove me wrong, I think.
No, he's not actually an agent.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't even know what I am, but
That makes two of us,
A
sir.
very large pain in the ass.
If you'll excuse me, and he walks off.
By the way,
I'm going
we've got a helicopter trip in an hour and a half.
You hear that as you start walking off.
well, maybe if we send that camera out, we won't need that that trip. Actually, I'm metagaming because my character doesn't know what we're doing with the helicopter.
That's right.
All right, cool.
What's a helicopter?
Did you get hit by a dumb stick or something?
Oh, yes. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, it's been a long day.
Right. So,
I mean, it's that thing that we flew on with Vex.
the Claw.
The claw.
For his hero name.
Dustin.
For the cat's hero name.
Yeah, okay, I see it.
Dustin.
Crazy cat.
Dustin.
Mittens.
Dust. Just dust. Let's call him Dust.
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 Dust in time.
Just in case.
Dust in the wind! Who do you try to punch?
Tim.
Bill.
Me?
Bill? Okay, roll to hit Bill.
I thought you walked away at this point.
And he was walking away and coming back in a helicopter. And I need you to
18.
just randomly roll for me real quick.
18.
5.
Okay. Wham! You punch him. You feel him punch you. He hits you right in the shoulder. You feel, you get rocked forward, but you don't seem to take any damage.
Plaid.
And the suit goes plaid.
And I am leaving now.
Again?
I go black.
So,
Goes black.
Dustin, is that your true name?
Yes.
You don't want to advertise your true name for people that have access to magic.
Where I come from, magic doesn't exist.
Well, you're somewhere where magic exists.
The name I was raised with.
That's why you want to protect it and use something different, like Darkbolt.
Okay, Chris.
I know. We can call him Furball.
You could just call him
Gets on the
pussy.
elevator.
The Puss.
John, as an object lesson with street magic, can I do anything with him with his true name?
So street magic is more for show stuff. You can do a gust of wind, all of that stuff. You could actually have his true name, like just you could make it appear in front of him.
No, okay. I just wanted to demonstrate the danger of letting the whole world know your true name. Alright, well,
Okay. So
an hour passes.
Darkbolt
Yeah,
gets
I-
working on that.
I hang tight in the.
You hang tight.
In the. Actually, no. I'm gonna go to training.
Okay, so you go up to the training room.
Yeah.
You go
To get cleaned up.
to your room to clean up and get out of the suit. What do? Do you go to your room and get changed too, or not?
Me, I go up to my room and grab an overcoat.
Okay. Yeah, if it's underneath your overcoat, no problem.
And put on a collar.
Okay. And so while you're doing all of that, after an hour, you guys would hear over the headsets. Okay, got the camera ready to send it to space. Do you guys want to watch?
Yes, I will
Yeah.
be down there in a second.
I'll pipe it into my television.
Okay, I can patch through to whatever viewing device you have on you if you wish.
Still rather be down there.
Okay, great. I'll wait until you get here.
Timothy,
Yes, son.
bring popcorn.
Of course, son.
Thank you. I love you.
I'm assuming I have a mini fridge.
Yeah, there's a mini fridge, and not in your room, but in your guys' room.
What,
Oh.
you store it for a cat?
Nope. Your room is actually very Spartan. You know, all the others seem to be luxury rooms. Yours, it's got a regular bed, drawers, a table,
Some laser lights.
soon to be laser lights, but that's about it. Yeah, and of course a bathroom, but that's it.
Is it a sandbox?
No.
Oh yeah, and it did have that ceiling fan with the feather toys dangling from it. Yeah, forgot
No,
to
it's-
mention
yeah.
that one.
It's a swimming fan with toilet paper hanging down. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So I'll just crack open.
Okay, so you crack open. Sorry.
I'll crack open like a bottle of wine and pour myself a glass and wait for the show.
Okay, so camera's loaded. So you're down there.
I've got one.
You're down there. You guys would see him. He's got a keyboard in front of him. You see the big screens, and on one of the screens, you see him like he's typing in. You see a robot place the camera, like a little robotic arm thing, place the camera on a pad.
You can't just reach in and do it.
It's like 8 floors above us. Figured it'd be safer.
Fair enough.
And it puts the camera there. He hits a couple buttons, and you see this really cool red light, sort of, and it vanishes.
Yeah, I saw that in Star Trek.
And he's like, this screen here has got the image, so you see the camera, you see the red lights, and you see space. It transported it. Oh. And as the camera spins free in space, you actually get a great view of the remnants of the night satellite. Looks like it was melted. There's huge gaping, actually there's huge just pieces of it stuck to each other. A lot of what looks like slagged metal, a lot of wires that are free floating. You don't see any bodies. You just see the husk and the charred remains of what used to be a space station.
I'm so sorry, Dark.
He's like, well, I don't see his body. They might not have been there when it happened. Maybe they left.
Can you activate the EM detectors? I did tell you not to add anything.
Yeah, no, I didn't put anything in there. I'll have to make another one and I'm gonna make another one and send that. And send that up there so we can have EM detectors. That's a good idea. What?
Be in the here and now.
I am. I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna make that and send that up right now. Yeah, I've got to.
Dark Bolt,
Yeah.
maybe add some propulsion capability.
Yeah. No, good idea. I'll send a drone. That's a great idea. I can pilot a drone.
Space drone.
I'll have to get
You'll have
a
thrust.
signal enhancer and yeah, no, I can do this. And he like just sort of gets up, and you actually see him walking. Like before he moves really smoothly, you hear thud, thud as he's like walking and very slowly like grabbing tools and bits and pieces of metal.
Hey, Dustin,
Go.
let's
Wiring.
head up.
He steps back and he does stay keep an eye on him.
Okay.
He's to be out of the way.
So while he's working, you'd hear some stifled sobbing, and he is working a little bit slower, but you do see him putting things together.
If he starts to slack off, I just point him in the right direction, so to speak.
It does look like he's very single-mindedly going about making this, and it's like it's very, every motion he makes is a very determined movement. So you leave. Where do you go to?
Back to training.
Okay, so you go up and train.
Well,
Get ready for Roberts.
we got a chopper in half an hour. We already know the satellite's slagged. We could take the chopper to the scene of the crime and start.
Just face.
No, the scene of the murder of Casper.
You say it out loud so you can hear you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. I mean, then I could use my glasses to check out.
So be ready for the chopper in
I'm ready.
30 minutes.
Duly noted.
Okay, so you guys pass your 30 minutes doing whatever preparation you're doing for it, and chopper lands.
I got the bow, extra arrows.
Should we try to find Jack again? Jack?
No response.
Yeah, his loss.
Hey, Timothy,
Yes, sir.
do you have the extra swords on Roddick tape?
No, son. I don't happen to keep swords lying around.
Or the extra swords in the mansion I can take with me?
The only knights that had swords was Lone Wolf, and he had a particular sword that was his own. He would have had that on him at the time.
I've seen that sword.
That is the only person I know that would have had a sword, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Of course. So the helicopter lands. You see a platinum blonde lady get out of it. She's 5'7", ice blue eyes. Really much drop dead gorgeous.
Mr. Kaiser's a very lucky man, looks like.
She comes walking up. Jacqueline Patterson, I understand you guys needed a lift.
Well, yes, Miss
Yes.
Patterson. Very much obliged.
Hop in. It's going to be a quick ride, no matter
Actually,
where you want to go.
Actually, I don't think we're landing. I think we're just going to hover above an area.
Oh, so it might be a little bit longer of a ride. Hold on, I got to make a quick radio call. She goes back, she just reaches in, pulls out a headset, puts it on. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be longer than just a few minutes. Keep Protocol Alpha in play, and notify me of any changes.
What's Protocol Alpha?
None of your business.
Curiosity killed the cat.
Yeah, I've got a place we could put him. Never mind. I'm not his normal pilot. His normal pilot was unavailable for you guys today, so he asked me to pick you guys up.
Yeah, fair enough. He's just meeting us.
That's nice. Well,
And she's wearing, by the way, I forgot to mention, she's wearing a smart business suit.
well, let's see. These are the coordinates of where we want to go.
Okay. Hop in. Might want to put headsets on to protect your ears. She hands each of you one.
Is there a way
Especially you, because cats don't like loud noises. No. You might want to just hold them over your ears.
All right. Is there a way to clip into? I might need to lean out.
Yeah. So, she opens the door, makes sure that hands you a harness and hooks you in.
Cool.
Just don't fall.
That's the plan.
Okay.
Just to not fall.
Because, I'll be piloting it. I don't think I'll be able to pull you up. So hopefully one of your friends is stronger than they look.
Fair enough. All right.
He never plans on getting injured.
Have a plan.
That sounds good. As long as you don't have as long as you plan to be safe, we're good. Shall we go?
Certainly.
The helicopter takes off. And you guys start ascending. And actually, I was thinking this is a good spot to leave it for tonight. Don't want to
Okay.
get too far away from the base, just in case Jack turns up. And yeah, so
Okay.
This is a great place to end. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. The viewers are the main reason we do this. Subscribers, thank you for subscribing. Patreon, thank you for all of our Patreon viewers.
Thank you for patroning.
Yeah, thank you for being a patron. In fact, I think
Patreoning?
National Patron Day or something was like last week. So just want to say thank you, and want to say thank you to all of our sponsors as well. So Epic Worlds and Games while it
Gary.
lasts.
Sorry.
Enduring Films.
Hey,
Goth
John,
Mom.
thank you.
Gothmom, Four Eyes Ales, thank you. We wouldn't be able to do this without you. And of course, thank you players for playing. And
Viewers like you.
see you on Thursday.
Not this Thursday.
Not this Thursday for Fortune Favors Board.
But real quick, this Thursday is Thanksgiving, and there are a lot of people that are in need, and I really think you guys should look into if you guys don't have a lot of family in the area and don't really think you're going to be doing anything. There are a lot of homeless shelters that will love some volunteers for Thanksgiving dinner, and also look into any ways to help veterans as well.
And that's whether you're here in Modesto or pretty much anywhere. Reach out. It is the time of the year to start giving and to show the world that people can be good just for the sake of being good. So definitely be good to each other. Be excellent to each other. And we will see you on Sunday.
Come on, dudes.
I didn't have it ready. Say goodbye again.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Ken.
And we'll see you on Sunday.